Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, everybody. And welcome to our hospitality training sessions for today. My name is Ovidiu Ribu, and I'm going to be your trainer and lecturer for today. And today we're going to talk about a very important aspect and issue, the attitude, as you can see it over there. And at the end of this class, our objective will be to learn how to have the right, proper attitude in the hospitality business, as well to reshape our mentality in order to have the right attitude to perform better in our job. Okay? So let's see what is all about this attitude. As you can see in these pictures here on the screen, we have two ladies. One is already upset. Unfortunately, maybe she had a bad day. While the other one, she's happy with what she's doing and she looks very professional. So I guess all of us, or maybe the most of us, we would like to be served by this one, the light one, right? So you see, two different attitudes already makes a difference, right? Already. So let's go further. Now, as you can see, we have another different kind of attitude, both ladies on the both sides. And I call this the magic of the right attitude. And it's magic, truly magic, because it does make a difference. Now we would like to be served by both ladies, no matter what, right? Indeed. So let's make a test, a kind of brainstorming, right? If I would ask you to see what is all about this attitude, if I would ask you to name for me the first 5 most richest people in the world, or the first 5 most famous people in the world, or the last 3 winners of the World Beauty Contest. What do you think? Would you remember them? Would you know them all or not? Well, I guess despite the fact that they are famous, maybe not still. Yet, if I would ask you in the same time to name the person or the people who made the biggest surprise so far in your life, or the person or the people who loves you the most, or why not the person or the people who disappoint you the most so far. What do you think? Could you name them for me? I think yes, unfortunately, right? So, you see, what is this all about? It's all about attitude, because people will remember as we made them feel, and we do remember as people as well as people make us feel at some point in our lives. So you see, in every aspect of our life, attitude is very important. That's why a proper attitude can make a difference, and it's important to learn to understand why we have to have a good, proper attitude. And I can tell you something else. I didn't come here, and I'm not here to preach you or to teach you. I'm here to lead you, basically. Like you would be my team. I'm here to lead you, and throughout my experience, and I would share you some tips in order to show you a different way of approaching the people, so that way you can make it easier for yourself and also perform better with the right, proper attitude, and everybody will be happier, the guest as well as you. All right? So hopefully at the end of this session you will understand this meaning. All right, so let's go further. As we all know, there is a saying, right? Like, our attitude from here will determine our altitude in life, in every aspect of life. Job, home, family, no matter what. And as you can see on the screen, I made it a little bit more detailed here for you. Okay? And also I can tell you basically that the state of our life is nothing more than a reflection of our state of mind. Yes? So if we put it in our mind, a positive attitude always, then we will succeed in everything we would like to do. In job as well as home. We need to maintain a positive attitude. All right, so let's see what is all about this attitude. Let's see what makes our life completely. Okay, and I made a little bit of games for you. I put the alphabet like A, B, C, D, and so on, and I put a value equal sequence to them, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, as you can see it on the screen. Yes? After which, I wrote some interesting words for us, like skills, and I add the number belongs, as you can see it on the screen, right? And it came out, as you can see, by adding 82 points for skills, which is not too bad. Wow, 96 for knowledge, we're getting closer, which is not bad at all. 98 for hard work, even better, but yet it's not 100 complete percent. So what makes it? Attitude. Attitude makes the difference, you see, and it's not a coincidence. You see, the attitude makes the difference. Okay, so the conclusion is that the attitude is everything in life and in our job in order to perform better. The attitude can make it or can break it, and especially can make it and help us in a difficult situation. For instance, if there would be some problem with a guest, if you have a proper attitude, I'm sure they will understand. But if you don't have a proper attitude, they will not understand because you've been rude to them. So we cannot afford to do that, right? We need to have the right attitude. Let's go further. The iceberg. How much we can see about this iceberg? As you can see it here in the picture, it might look like we can see quite a lot. But if I put you another picture, you will realize that actually we see only 10% above the sea level, as you can see it here, and the most of it, it's below sea level, like 90%. This iceberg, it's applicable, this iceberg, its principle is also applicable to human beings, okay? Why? Why I'm saying this? Because if I would put it like this, okay? This is the sea level. We have here the iceberg, as you can see it, right? What is known to the others is our skills and our knowledges, right? This is what is known. But it only represents only 10% as we saw it. What is unknown to the others, it's our attitude. Yes? Which has 90%. And this attitude is made out of values, standards, judgment, okay, beliefs, and so on, motive, ethics, and so on. And it has, all this, it has an impact on our behavior, okay, behavior which we approach our guest. So you see why, again, this attitude is very important, and to have the proper attitude, okay? I put it here for you as well, and you can see the impact of the right attitude on our behavior as well. All right, so let's go further. The can-do attitude. It's very important again. This is a positive mentality, or the can-do attitude, because we can do it. We are not all the same. We cannot do everything at once. We cannot do everything the same performance level, right? But if we want, we can do it. We still can do it, no matter how hard it is. Much more, here comes the power of a team, because we do work in a team. And I will show you and I will explain you the meaning and the benefits of the team, okay? So, the benefits of a team would be less effort, less time, but more achievement, okay? That would be the benefits of the team. And the meaning of the team, which is very important for us as well, if I write it here, team, okay? Team, it's together, everybody, we can accomplish more. Definitely working in a team, we can accomplish more, okay? And I would say, as a conclusion for the power of the team, I would say that grouping resources and working as a team will always beat individual performance, no matter how good they are. Also, the team encourages the spirit of sharing and responsibility. So let's go and build stronger teams, all right? And work as a team. Now, the conclusion for a right attitude. If you will see here, if we will go forward with this kind of attitudes like some people they have, as you can see it over there, we will not succeed, unfortunately. We will be like the others. We won't be number ones. But we all like to be number ones, right? And be recognized for our hard work and so on and so on. So it's time for a change. It's time to change our attitude, right? It's time to change our attitude. And a positive attitude is not a destination, it's a way of lifestyle. Also our guest and our guest satisfaction, it will be measured by our success of our failure. So it's time for a change. Basically, the quality of the service is a matter of trust between our guest and the company. And here I have another tip for you, which you have to realize for a quality service. Working for a company, for a brand, a famous brand, it gives you also the responsibility, okay? Because that brand, that famous brand, was made it in many years with hard work of many people. And we have to respect that and take it further, okay? So working for a famous company, make us proud to work for them. We have to take pride in what we are doing and be proud that we work in that famous company or a good company like is ours, but also it takes a responsibility. So we have to take in charge. We cannot lower our level of performance. We have to take it higher and further, okay? So we have to keep that in the mind also. The guest, our guest, choose the company because they trust the company and they will trust us throughout the company. They didn't choose us or me personally, they choose the company. So we have to be responsible for everything we are doing because we do represent the company as the company represents us. All right? So you have to realize this and keep it in your mind. All right. So I also put some tips for you in order to make it easier, as I said, and in order to understand. And between so many things over there, the one I like it the most is treat as you would like to be treated, because we all like to be treated nice. Yes, so if we all like to be treated nice, why we shouldn't treat the other people as well? We should, and we have to actually, and we will do, right? We will do it, because we are good performers, we are professionals, and that's why we are here, to perform better and better day by day. It's a challenge to yourself. It's a daily challenge to yourself to get better and better every day. It's not easy. I never said that it's easy. But the can-do attitude, with the positive attitude, we can do it and we can succeed on a daily basis as well as per months, per years, and so on, and make a nice career here and so on. So I hope you all understood the power and the meaning of a right attitude, and I hope, as we said on the beginning, that you will reshape and change your mentality and you will adopt a right attitude. So I would have nothing further to say to you. So if you have any questions for me, please.
How would you define customer service?
How would I define customer service? Good question. Well, customer service, very simple, I would say. It's a series of activities that would enhance the perception and the feelings of the customer satisfactions of our guests in order to meet, but even much more to exceed their expectations. Basically, this is this. Remember, we were talking about feeling on the beginning regarding our attitude. So this is customer service, to make them feel great, unique when they come to us. It's much more, customer service is much more than quality service, is much more than knowledge and education. It's about empathy, it's about show that you care about your guest, it's about the fact that each and every guest is important, and their requirements, they are important for us. And if we succeed to make them feel great, and we will exceed their expectation, then we achieve the customer service. This, I would say, is customer service. All right? Understood? Thank you. Anyone else?
How would you deal with a difficult guest?
How would I deal with a difficult guest? Well, there are difficult guests as well. But maybe sometimes we are difficult too, right? So, how would I deal? Let's answer to this question. Well, first of all, I wouldn't start to deal. First of all, I would start to listen, because we have to avoid and we never argue with the guest. So first of all, I would listen to the guest. What he needs, what happened, what went wrong, and so on and so on. By listening to him, at some point he will need to breathe, so he will lose from his anger and frustration, and he will calm down. And then I can talk and I can explain him. And also, much more than that, I will try to help him one way or another. If it's not my competency, if it's above me and I cannot help him, then I will inform him first that I will call my supervisor and will solve his problem. We don't leave the guest requirements unsolved no matter what, okay? So, following the chain of commands, you go to your supervisor, which most probably will have more experience than you have, being longer in the business, and one way or another, for sure, the problem for the guest will be served. And the guest won't be more difficult, and maybe he will leave, for sure he should leave happy and pleased and satisfied. So that's how I would do. I would listen to his requirement and for everything, and then I will try to solve it off. If I cannot solve it off by myself, I ask for help, because we work as a team, in a team, and my supervisor is part of my team as well. That's how I would deal with the guest. Any other question? No. Well, I thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for coming, and I wait you for next session. Thank you.